So here we are, our first morning. We are near Meadow Creek Reservoir in Colorado, just northeast of Winter Park. We aren't on the reservoir real close, but there it is right there. We watched a beautiful sunset last night, right through that opening. Found a pretty good dispersed campsite. Looks like it gets used a lot, but we didn't have anybody else in here last night. Somebody came in, looked like they were going to set up over here for a minute, and then left. Little mosquitoes, but not terrible. So we did come down here and we watched the sunset. You'll see some photos. If you look at the photos from it, we thought about that site up there, but ended up coming back here and choosing the one we're at, which is over there. Beautiful morning. Got down to the low 40s. It was pretty cold in the tent. Had to put on long underwear and wore a hoodie for part of the night as I got too cold. There is somebody up there. You can kind of see them way up through there. But never saw, never heard anything from them at all. Last night was completely silent all night long. The only sounds we heard were a few flights departing from Denver. That probably as they were climbing up over the Rockies. And that was just a couple of those. Not a single creature did I hear except for one lone bird call in the middle of the night, which initially I thought was because it was time to get up. But I think maybe there might have been somebody attacking them because it was pretty early, pretty much in the middle of the night. Then this morning we heard a few birds. The road goes right up here behind us. A few cars went by, but pretty quiet otherwise. The tent is a challenge. We're still not quite organized with our setup. But what a gorgeous setting. Kathy's trying out the new chuck box we built. Making breakfast. What are we having for breakfast?
You are having mixed berry oatmeal, and I am having banana nut oatmeal with flaxseed. Gotta have the flaxseed.
So the chuck box is pretty heavy. We may end up taking the cast iron griddle out of it, as it does weigh quite a bit. Lifting it in and out of the car is a bit of a challenge.
Once it's out, it's wonderful. Everything's organized. I feel like I have a real kitchen.
We strung up the patio lights, used them for a little bit, but we went to bed pretty much
With the sun.
Yeah, right after sunset, so we didn't end up sitting and enjoying the patio lights too long. And there's a fire ban.
We might have.
Yeah, and there's a fire ban right now, so we did not have a campfire. There's plenty of wood. We could have easily grabbed any of this down wood and had a really nice campfire. There's already split cut up wood sitting here. But aside from the mosquitoes, there's nothing.
Biting.
Which,
they were just buzzing.
Well, they bit me some. That's why I had to put on bug spray. But aside from those, I would not hesitate to recommend this as a camping spot. The road to get here started out real nice, but
I've seen a couple of just like regular cars coming through though.
yeah,
so.
But it got pretty potholy for the last couple of miles, so it was 5 miles an hour trying to dodge really deep potholes. But they weren't like rocky ones. It was just that gravel road was pretty beat up. So it'll be a little slow getting out of here, but we'll have a nice breakfast before we pack up and hit the road. We'll be heading for Fish Lake in the mountains just southeast of Salt Lake City in Utah. Stay there at a campground tonight, not a dispersed site, and then we'll look for some dispersed sites when we go down to Bryce Canyon the next day.